If I had to help an accounting firm make $3,000 to $5,000 per month extra in monthly recurring revenue without spending a dime on ads, here's exactly what I would do. Disclaimer, this will still take some work, but we're gonna use leverage so you don't have to work too hard. So step number one is gonna be, we're only gonna focus on getting business clients. If we need to make $3,000 to $5,000, we can get two $1,500 per month clients. We can get one $5,000 client and hit our goal immediately. So we're gonna use leverage and focus on business clients. Step number 1A, we're gonna reach out to every single business contact or business lead that we've had in the last 12 months. Now question, why are we not looking for new people? We're looking to follow up on people who already know us. They may not like us or trust us as much as we want them to, but we can work on that. But if they already know us, we're one step ahead. And remember, we only have 7 days. So reach out to every business contact or business lead from the past 12 months. We need their name, their email, hopefully their personal phone number, not business phone number. And if you can, any of their personal or business social media accounts. Now, number 2 has 3 different options you can choose from. I want you to pick the one that works specifically for you or the one that you're more comfortable with. Now, they all involve the same concept of just giving people something. So option number 1 of what we're gonna offer them is offering them a free call to discuss a new strategy that you have that works specifically for them. So let's say you have a high-class sushi restaurant in your area. You know the owner, you met them through a BMI meet or something like that, and you have their contact. Maybe you guys spoke here and there about business, but it never went through. Here's how I want you to reach out to them. Number 1, we're gonna send this message that I'm giving you to them on every single platform you have. So even if you have their phone, you have their email, you have their socials, we're not gonna pick one, we're gonna do all 3. This is what I call omnipresent outreach. This way, there's almost no way that they do not see your message. Now, this is exactly why we're reaching out to people who already know us, like us, and trust us, or maybe at least they know us, because this is not gonna seem spammy. If you do this to a stranger, well, if you do it the wrong way to a stranger, it may seem spammy. I'll teach you in a different video on how to do it the right way to strangers, but let's just stay here. But because you already know the person and they see your DM on Instagram, they may just think, oh, he just really wants to reach me about this. They're not gonna think, oh, he's really bugging me, because they already know you. And if we word this right and we give value up front, they're not gonna feel like you're trying to prey on them at all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna offer to get on a call with them to explain a new strategy specific to their industry. So as I said, this is a sushi restaurant. They're high class, so very high ticket prices. Let's say $150 per table, per meal. We're gonna reach out to them and say, hey, John, it was great connecting with you, and then insert whenever you guys connected. I've been really meaning to hop on a call and talk to you about this. I recently came up with this new tax saving strategy for high class restaurants that are helping some of my clients, or that I think could help you save maybe $10,000 to $15,000 per year on your taxes. Now, it's still in the works, but I want to share with you first because you're someone already in my network, and I think it could really work for you and what you've got going on. Do you have 15 to 20 minutes to talk about this, either Monday or Wednesday? And then you insert 2 options. Give them 2 options. Never say, when are you free? Because now you just give them free reign to pick whenever they can, or if they really are not interested, then they can say, oh, well, I'm not free at all this week. But if you say, hey, are you free at Monday between 10 and 12 or Wednesday between 1 and 3? Now you have to make them think about it. If they say no, now at least because you've given them specific times, you can say, oh, well, what time are you free on Wednesday? Or what time are you free on Monday? If you make it more genuine and more specific and you make them think, it's a lot harder for someone to just immediately close the door on you. To summarize, we're gonna reach out to a business that we already have some contact with. We're gonna offer them a call to share with them a specific package or specific strategy that will work for their specific business and that can help them save money. Option number 2 starts the same, but it goes a little bit differently. So here's option number 2. We're gonna reach out to John and say, hey, it's been a minute. I hope that you're doing well. I've really been working on how I can give more value to my customers. I've created 3 different PDF guides for tax saving strategies. And I'm not sure which one would work best for you. Do you have about 15 minutes tomorrow at 3 p.m. so I could ask you some more questions about your business and see which of these guides would be good for you for me to send over? I think that if I can get you the right one, you may be able to save $5,000 to $10,000 on your taxes, or $10,000 to $20,000 on this, or you're able to make more money on, let's say, you'll be able to write off more expenses better. Something like that. The actual lead magnets or the actual guys that you have, you don't need to actually make the guides yet. You can have 3 ideas for the guides, which you can easily work on with ChatGPT, but you don't need to have the actual document yet. The documents are just to get them on the call. Once you get them on the call, then you can ask them more about their business, what they're struggling with, any tax-related problems that they're having, or maybe you want to do some advisory services, how they can save more money, etc., etc. Now you can get into the nitty-gritty because they are interested in it, not just because you're going to give them something, but because they know that the more they tell you, the higher the chances of whatever you're going to give them working. So that's number 2. So summarize number 2. You're going to reach out to them and say, hey, John, I've been working on 3 different PDFs to help high-class restaurants save $10,000 to $20,000 on their taxes, whatever your offer is. I'm not sure which one's going to work best for you. Do you have about 15 to 20 minutes tomorrow at 3 p.m. to hop on a quick call? Tell me more about what you may be struggling with so I can personalize one of these PDFs for you and send it over to you before the end of this week. That's how you do it. Now we're offering them immense amounts of value, and in return, we're allowing them to lower their guard and tell us what their real problems are. This is how we can actually start a real sales conversation, because nobody wants to be sold to, but everybody wants help. That's the problem with business in general. Everybody wants to make $1 million. Nobody wants to pay money to invest and learn how to make $1 million. Now, here's option number 3. We reach out to John, our sushi restaurant owner. Reach out to him. Hopefully you've been doing good. And then instead of offering a call to see which of the 3 PDFs we can send over to him, or 3 of the finance trackers, or whatever your lead magnet is, we're just going to say, hey, John, I made this thing and I think it could help you. Are you struggling with something like this? So I can send it over to you. That's your question. So again, we're not going to offer them a call. We're only asking, number 1, if they have a problem that this thing solves. And number 2, if so, can I send this thing to you? And by asking this, we're also pre-qualifying them. We're making sure they have a problem. So you're not just giving to them outright because they may not have the problem that you want to solve. So we're asking them, hey, I have this thing, but I don't want to waste your time, of course. So do you actually have this problem or something similar so that I can give you this guide? Or if not, do you have any other problem that I can make a different guide for to send over to you? One thing that we have in common with all 3 of these strategies is we're not trying to just sell them immediately. We're trying to find out what their problems are, and we're disguising this discovery process as value delivery. Hey, I want to give you something, but I don't know if you'll need it. So do you actually need this thing? And then they'll tell you if they need it. Now, if they tell you that they need it, they've just confirmed to you that they have a problem. And now we can give them whatever our value is. And with any of these things, you're not solving the entire problem. You're only solving one part of it, right? You may be giving them a checklist, maybe a spreadsheet, but you know that you have the actual skills to make that thing work even better. So this is just a way to get them in the door. Now, if you want me to make more content about how to sell your service after this, then of course you can let me know in the comments, or you can DM me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram right here. But this is exactly how you do it. If I really needed to get someone to 3 to 5K in extra monthly recurring revenue by getting 1 to 3 business clients, this is how I would do it. Step 1, only focus on business clients. Step 2, we're going to reach out to every business client or contact that we've had in the last 12 months. And then option 3, we're going to use one of these options I said in the video. Please rewind them and watch them again and take notes so that if anything went over your head, you can catch it, or also comment if you have any questions. But step 3 is to go through this process, pick one of those 3 strategies to reach out to them and offer them value so they can give you their pains. And then once they give you their genuine pains, you can start a natural sales conversation with them. Hopefully this video was valuable. If it was, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. This is all I do. I help busy accountants and accounting firms make more money with simple social media and client acquisition strategies. Now, if you want help with this, if you want some of my other strategies, or you just want someone to come in and just help you get more clients and you just fulfill, then there'll be a link below in the description to book a call with me personally. Thanks for watching. Good luck, and I'll see you soon. Peace.